Welcome to the Fresh Start Show, sponsored by 911 Restoration, the Fresh Start Company.
All right, so today we're diving deep into fire damage restoration.
Okay.
You know, we had a listener write in and say they were kind of curious about what all goes into it.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, I thought I had a decent idea. You know, clean up the ashes and you're good to go, right? But this excerpt we've got here really kind of lays out that there's a whole lot more to it.
Absolutely.
So let's jump right in.
Okay.
So according to this, fire damage restoration is the process of assessing and repairing damage caused by fire and smoke. All right, straightforward enough.
Right, but it's way more involved than just cleaning up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like fire damage restoration is actually just one part of this bigger thing called disaster restoration.
Disaster restoration.
Yeah, you know, like water damage, weather events, even biohazards.
Wait, so you're saying like if I have a fire, I might need someone who also knows how to deal with like mold.
Exactly. You see, when firefighters put out a fire, they often use a ton of water. And that water, well, it gets everywhere, soaks into everything.
Oh, I see.
And that creates the perfect breeding ground for mold.
Wow, never thought of that.
Yeah. And on top of that, you've got the smoke and soot damage. And those need special cleaning methods to get rid of all those tiny particles without ruining delicate stuff.
So it's not just like wiping things down.
No, they use things like dry ice blasting for that.
Dry ice blasting. That sounds pretty intense.
It is, and that's what I mean about the expertise involved here.
Yeah.
It's a whole science figuring out how to get a property back to the way it was before the fire.
So basically what we're getting at is if you're ever in this situation, knowing about this whole process can be incredibly helpful.
Absolutely. I mean, it can help you choose the right people for the job, understand your insurance, and rebuild your life after something like this.
So we've learned that fire damage restoration is not just about cleaning up after a fire. It's a whole field connected to other disaster restoration services and involves some pretty high-tech techniques. And knowing about this stuff can make a real difference if you're ever dealing with the aftermath of a fire.
Exactly.
Now here's something to think about.
Okay.
Imagine you're an architect.
Yeah.
Right? And you're tasked with redesigning a building after a fire. What unique challenges do you think you'd face? How would you turn that destruction into something new and better? Just something to ponder.
Interesting.
That's all the time we have for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
The Fresh Start Show have been sponsored by 911 Restoration, the Fresh Start Company.